So grip pressure doesn't sound overly glamorous, yet it's really, really important for a number of factors in golf, which I'm going to go through in just a moment. We're going to be talking about how light versus how tight, when to go lighter, when to go tighter. We're going to be talking exactly about where the pressure point should be in our hands on that golf club. One of my earliest memories of a first quality golf lesson, which has stayed with me forever. Well, I was a youngster, I was about 18 years of age, playing at a really good level. And I spent pretty much 2 weeks of my wages on one lesson. I drove all the way from Birmingham, all the way down to London to go and see a top instructor. And we spent 45 minutes talking all about grip pressure. Okay, I just wanted him to give me something more to go away with. But when I look back, that was such a valuable lesson because that's exactly what I needed at the time to really help improve my technique for my golf game. I just wish it could have made it a little bit more exciting. Did it help me? 100% yes. Have I used it since? 1,000,000 times. So come with me, we're going to go and take the clubs, we're going to go out on the bay, I'm going to go and I'm going to walk you through how I would teach grip pressure and how this can really help your golf game. So it may sound cliche, but I think we've all heard that, grip the golf club like you're holding a tube of toothpaste without squeezing the toothpaste everywhere. For some that can really help, for many that can harm. Grip the golf club like you're cradling a budgie. Yeah, these are all classics. Do I agree? Again, for some that could really help, for some that could really harm. So I want you to think of this. I want you to relate your grip pressure now to your ground contact. So if you're the type of player who gets that golf club working very steep into the ground, taking deep divots, then potentially you could be gripping the golf club a little bit on the light side. So the lighter we grip the golf club, in essence the more we like you to utilize the wrists, a little bit of arm bend as well, and you can actually get that arc going down quite steep. Now the tighter we grip the golf club, the tension now increases, the arc then tends to widen that little bit. So for example, if you're in a fairway bunker and you want to just pick it nice and clean, I'd strongly recommend gripping down the club a little bit and gripping that golf club a little bit tighter. Go and try that, and I'm so confident you're going to feed back to me with how well you just hit your fairway bunker shots. So short game, tight or light, 100%, we want that grip pressure nice and light. Grip pressure can really affect speed. Grip pressure can really affect rhythm. Grip pressure can really affect tempo. Some of the worst chippers I've seen, one of the biggest problems or the culprits of that was tight grip pressure. So short game, I want you to feel that grip pressure there around about a 3 to 4 out of 10. Now, when driving the golf ball, this is where you may want to get that grip pressure that little bit tighter. Again, why? Because when driving the golf ball, we want to create speed, but we also want to create that wider swing arc to sweep that golf ball away. So again, if you're that golfer who gets a little steep on your tee shots, perhaps there just gripping the club a little bit tighter is going to really help you sweep that golf ball away and hit better tee shots. So diving into the irons now. So if we want to say a 3 out of 10 grip pressure for the wedges, if we want to say maybe a 7 or 8 with the drivers, if you're really keen to try and sweep it away. The long drive guys, by the way, they're like a 10 out of 10. They're gripping it like super tight, trying to generate as much speed as they possibly can. Now with the mid irons here, or with the irons, we want to go somewhere in the middle. So I'd say around about 4 to 6 out of 10. 4 being that little bit lighter, 6 being that little bit tighter when it comes to grip pressure when playing your irons. Again, the tighter we grip it, the wider we tend to swing that arc. Also, tension starts to increase. We start to move that little bit quicker. Okay, here is the absolute gold. Where should that grip pressure be? So left hand, the glove hand, although I'm not wearing a glove, we want to get that grip pressure in the back 3 fingers. These are the main 3 fingers gripping the golf club. And also the fleshy pad here, which sits on top of the golf grip. These are the main pressure points where we want our grip pressure. Now, when my right hand joins the club here, it's going to be just those center 2 fingers. So back 3, fleshy pad here, middle 2 fingers. This is where we really want our grip pressure points. Not in the thumbs, not in the 4 fingers, certainly not in the palms of the hand. If we tighten the grip with too much with that right hand as we get to the top of the backswing, that can lead to an early release. If we lighten the grip too much with that right hand, that can lead to a later hit. You know, subtle things like that can make the world of difference with the way that you're swinging the golf club and the way you're releasing that golf club. Okay, have a little play around with it. So to begin with here, I'm going to go for tighter grip pressure, and you'll probably notice from here, I'm going to pick the ball away. So that was a little bit clean. Now, okay, I'm going to really lighten that grip pressure. What you'll notice when we lighten that grip pressure, everything becomes that little bit narrower, a little bit more laggy. So with that one there, I really felt my low point get further past the golf ball. The swing arc felt that little bit lower as well through the hitting area, whereas I went tighter, everything seemed to raise up a little bit. Now, when hitting those chip shots, those short chips and pitches, let's go tube of toothpaste. Yeah, let's keep that grip pressure extremely light. Let's slow it down. Don't hurry that golf club back to the ball. As light as you dare. Trust me, you will notice some incredible differences here with your short game. If you are a little bit of a releaser with that right hand, just reduce the grip pressure in that right hand and just getting the feeling now, we're going to pull a little bit more with the left hand. Or if you are the type of player who gets a little bit draggy here with the handle and pitches the golf ball really, really low, a little bit lighter in the left hand, maybe a little bit tighter towards the bottom fingers now. And again, what that will do, it'll encourage that little bit more of a release. So grip pressure, not overly glamorous, but really, really important to understand this for your golf game. I hope all of this makes sense, and if you like this video, please make sure you give me a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Share this with a bunch of friends as well. Let's grow this community. Happy golfing. Any questions whatsoever, please make sure you reach out. Look forward to catching you very soon. Take care.